Hi everyone and welcome to CT Style Express. I'm Jalene Andrews. When it comes to your finances, it's never too early to plan for the future or to help your loved ones plan. Now joining us with some advice is Michael and Laura Lehrhaupt, President and Vice President of Strategies for Wealth Management. Thank you both for being here.
Our pleasure.
Yeah,
Good to be here.
Great to be here. Yeah.
Great. Today we're talking about long-term care. Let's start with defining what long-term care is.
Yeah, so we do want to do that, but I love to tell your viewers that we have a wonderful complimentary giveaway first.
Yes, you know, one of the things we could talk about long-term care, but we have this complimentary book called Rock Your Retirement. Chapter 5 is all about the subject, all right? So you can actually get the complimentary book by just scanning the QR code you see on the bottom of your screen, and you have instant access to the book. So let's talk about long-term care. It's a big, huge risk that's in retirement that a lot of people are unaware of, but think about help with day-to-day activities of living. Not so much medical care, you're going to get better, but you need help eating, walking, dressing. You can't do it physically or cognitively. Nothing covers it. Health insurance doesn't cover it. Medicare doesn't cover it. And people are surprised to find out.
Yeah.
And it's very expensive too.
Yeah,
right?
something like 70% of adults over 65 are going to need some kind of long-term care. So this is an important subject, one you cannot ignore. Yeah?
Sure, and you guys say that there are some insurance plans that people can opt for that might help pay for this. Tell us about that.
Yeah, well, there's a couple of different ways to finance it, right? So one of them is to self-insure, which means you're spending your own money to do that, and it is quite expensive, especially in Connecticut.
Yeah, and I want to be clear, long-term care is not about nursing homes, so this is the key point. In my belief, and I've been doing this for 30 years, you want to put a cushion on the situation. You don't have to cover every penny of it, but if you have some coverage, it's better than none because it helps you stay at home. Most people want to stay out of a nursing home. Home care is the first choice, right?
Right.
My own grandparents needed care, both grandmothers. One had Alzheimer's, one had osteoporosis physically, right? The one with Alzheimer's, my dad and my aunt took care of her 24 hours a day. It was so stressful. Now, my other grandmother needed care, and my grandfather had a small long-term care policy that allowed him to have some home care to get a break every day. So something's better than nothing, and there are some amazing options on the market today that we didn't have available years ago.
Yeah, the other thing I was going to say was if you don't prepare for it, a lot of times people think their family members, like Michael's grandmothers, are going to have care from their family, and that's really challenging for family to take care of their elder, you know, family members. So that's why it's really important to plan, and we do have these wonderful different options.
Yeah, usually we can find solutions. It is customized, it is individually based, but I say a great way to start is to call us up and we can give you a quote or talk about specific plans, or just download the book, and on chapter 5 on the book we'll talk a little bit about it, but I think really important is speak to us. We're here to help.
Right, and it's something that looks different from everyone, so getting some expert advice is always useful. What is your website so everyone can go and learn more information?
Yeah, our website is www.com. Strategies, the number 4, WM.com is where you'd find us.
Okay, wonderful. So much great information today. Thank you both for being here, and thank you all for watching this edition of CT Style Express. We'll see you next time.